Hello everyone, it's me, Dr. Dawn with Family Renewed and the ABCs of Family Resiliency, bringing to you our next installment of Applications of the Week. Now, since communication is essential to everything that we do, I wanted to focus the month of June on the art of communication. Now, what I want to do is over the next 4 weeks, I wanted to focus on breaking down effective communication by first, discussing the 5 basic elements of communication. Second, discussing the types of communication. Third, discussing challenges in communication. And finally, I want to show you how you can utilize the ABCs of family resiliency to strengthen the communication that you and your family need to create the healthy environment to help you thrive and not just survive. So today, as I mentioned, we're going to discuss the 5 basic elements of communication. First is the sender. Second, the receiver. Third, the message. Fourth, the channel. And finally, fifth, the feedback. So in understanding who the sender is, they are the person or the entity that is initiating the communication. Second is the receiver. Now the receiver is the person who the sender is transmitting the communication to. Third is the message. Now, this is key because the message is actually what the receiver believes the message to be. So it's not necessarily what the sender has thought they sent, but it's what the receiver believes to have been sent or transmitted. Fourth is the channel in which the message is being sent, which can be written, verbal, a number of other things, and we will discuss that more next week when we talk about the types of communication. And finally, it's the feedback, which is very key because that gives the opportunity to clarify information. And this is the response or action that the receiver takes upon receiving the information or the message from the sender. Now again, when that receiver sends the feedback, that starts the next loop of communication because now they're the initiator to this next cycle, and the person that they're trying to communicate to now becomes the receiver. So it is this constant dialogue and back and forth that helps create healthy communication. And that feedback loop helps people to understand and clarify what is happening. Now, depending on how the receiver receives the information, their action or response may vary. And this is something that is key to understanding how communication can go awry. So one of the things I want you to do over the next week, again, is as you look at these 5 basic elements, and I want you to think about how they interact with you and your different relationships. So when you're the sender, the receiver, the message that you're sending, the type and the way that you send that message, and the feedback that you give, I want you to critically think about how that changes from different interactions that you have with others. So whether it's friends, family, your pets, your peers, your coworkers, I want you to really think about how you are utilizing and how you are performing these specific elements. And I want you to take the opportunity to share that or comment on that on my YouTube channel. And again, I want you to join us next week so you can find out more about how we use these elements together and how they impact our relationships. So if you like what you've heard today and think that it's important and relevant and can help you as you continue your relationships and communicating and building your healthy environment for your family, I want you to like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share it with your friends and family who also can benefit from this information. And I look forward to seeing you next week on the Family Renewed channel. Thank you and have a great week.